Hello, Radio Olympia. This is direct television from the studios at the Alexander Palace.
Sir William Crookes was a highly respected physicist in the Victorian era. Crookes not only attended dark mirror rituals at the Golden Dawn, but was also a leading member of the Society for Psychical Research. Sir William Crookes had invented several devices which could measure the existence of tiny elementary particles, such as electrons. Sir William Crookes believed that spirits in the ether were capable of moving small primary particles such as electrons and protons. William Crookes developed the cathode ray tube, the most important element to a modern television, firing billions of electrons at a glass screen covered in phosphorus. These pioneering experiments produced amorphous, fuzzy speckles on a glass screen. By staring at the cathode ray tube image, Crookes realized that spirits might somehow be invoked to arrange these particles into an image of the spirit world. Crookes experimented with the cathode ray tube and placed a Maltese cross inside it and bombarded it with streams of electrons. The Maltese cross is an ancient emblem used by magicians, Kabbalists, royal Satanists, Nazis, and the infamous American Phi Beta Kappa secret society. Crookes managed to project a shadowy image at the other end of the cathode ray tube, which was the first ever electrically created image known to man. In his memoirs, Sir William Crookes said that it might be possible for spirits to influence streams of tiny particles. Sir William Crookes would go on to become president of the Society for Psychical Research and inspired Sir Oliver Lodge's research into the ether and the spirit world. The Crookes version of the cathode ray tube would become the most fundamental component in the development of television devised 40 years later by the Scotsman John Logie Baird. Television, an invention which would eventually enslave and hypnotize the entire world, was inspired in part by research into the spirit world.
You say you couldn't keep something like this secret. They didn't. And there had to be more than 50. I was thinking about it during playing the clip of TV ads, radio ads, newsprint ads. On The Simpsons, we posted this up on my MySpace account earlier this week. 1 month before a new Simpsons episode, Bart Simpson holds out a stack of money in his hand and it makes an 11, pointed at a silhouette of New York with the two towers making an 11, and a 9 just pops up in the air right beside it, and he goes, ha ha ha! Made no sense, didn't even say what it meant. It was like, ding ding, 9/11 with the towers, and Bart Simpson goes, ha ha ha! It's so much fun! And they believe because of what they're into, you could call it Kabbalah, whatever, it's all the same junk that, you know, all these groups are into. They believe it's called lesser magic. They believe if you show what you're going to do before in a riddle, it's like the legends of vampires. They've got to trick their way into your house. They have to knock on your door and trick you into saying, welcome, come in. And then later they think they can come back. Look, they're crazy. They run everything, though, and I'm not saying why they do this. I'm not saying that it makes sense. But Tom Clancy did a novel about how it was going to happen. And he was fed the info. He admits he was fed the info. Now you can say people inside intelligence were trying to warn us. Why did Northwoods get leaked 9 months before 9/11? The plan to carry out the attacks. You could say it's good people trying to warn us. But Fox, 2 Fox programs.
Yeah.
I want to meet the first female stealth bomber pilot. During the Gulf War, she destroyed 70 mosques, and her name is Lisa, too.
I want to see some birds get sucked into the engines. Rare ones.
This year, I'm making earplugs out of biscuit dough.
Our city will not negotiate with terrorists. Is there a city nearby that will?
No need, sir. We'll find that head case faster than Garfield finds...
Oh, not the Harrier. We've got a war tomorrow.
God bless the idiot-proof Air Force.
They're gone. Hell, not the Wright brothers' plane. The Smithsonian's gonna have my ass on a platter.
Dad! Help!
Hang on, boy! Daddy's coming to save you!
Mom! I found Sideshow Bob's hideout, and I got a secret message to the police that I had a blimp follow me, and I was in an atomic blast, but I'm okay now.
Well, I wrecked the gate, but you don't hear me bragging. Now let's roll!
Ah, for the days when aviation was a gentleman's pursuit. Back before every Joe Sweatsock could wedge himself behind a lunch tray and jet off to Raleigh-Durham.
Are you getting lots of bugs in your mouth, too?
Yes. Here.
Prepare to engage enemy. Bogey's airspeed not sufficient for intercept. Suggest we get out and walk.
Jump, boy! I gotcha!
I'm coming!
Now you, boy!
You can't escape, Bob. If the tennis rackets don't get you, the pool skimmers will.
Ooh, I never planned to escape. You see, this is a kamikaze mission. You and I are going to kill Krusty the Clown.
Kids, Itchy and Scratchy can't be here today, but instead, we've got the next best thing. It's the Stingy and Battery Show. They bite and light and bite and light and bite. Bite, bite, yada, yada. You know what I'm talking about. Uh-oh.
You can't kill Krusty. He made you what you are. Without him, you wouldn't even be called Sideshow.
The hell is that, a lawnmower? Yeah!
Get out of the way, Krusty!
What is the freaking holdup?
Die, Krusty! Die! Oh.
Ooh, sorry. We don't normally drive these in the air. Ooh, sorry. We don't normally drive these in the air.